Welcome back, students. So today we'll study something new, that is binary operation. So before going into the actual meaning of binary operation, we'll just move in a order so that we'll get a connection to that. So when we were in a lower classes, so we used to study about addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, all those things. These are nothing but four fundamental operations in mathematics, right? So what are this? Suppose you have two numbers, 2 and 3, and if they ask you to add these two numbers, what you'll do? You'll do 2 plus 3, and you'll be getting a number which is 5. So you can see that when two numbers is added, you're getting a single number. So binary is nothing but, these are nothing but binary functions or binary operations, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, where you are adding two numbers and you are getting the result as a single number. Okay, so what is our binary operation in terms of a function definition? So a binary operation star on a set A is a function from A cross A to A. Okay, when we are defining a function on a set A, which means even our domain and codomain both should be our set A. But here, when we say binary, which means it should have two elements. So you should take two elements. So where these two elements come from? A cross A, the Cartesian product A cross A. So if you take any two elements, say A and B, under the operation star, okay, Cartesian product, we generally represent it by ordered pair. So when you take any two elements from the Cartesian pair A cross A, and if you can find what is A star B, okay, A star B, star is just a symbol to represent a function, general function. Star can be addition, star can be multiplication, division or any other operation, LCM, HCF, anything. Okay, so in general we'll represent it as star. So what is this operation says? When you do A star B, that is when you apply this operation on these two terms, you'll get an element. Okay, you'll get an element. That element should belong to set A again. Only then we say that the given operation is a binary operation. For example, suppose you have addition. Okay, addition on a set of natural numbers. So n cross n to n. Okay, n is nothing but set of natural numbers. Suppose if you take any two natural numbers, say 2 and 3 are natural numbers. So natural numbers begins from 1, 2, 3 and it goes on, correct? So if you take two natural numbers, say 2 and 3. So what is the operation here? Here the binary operation is nothing but addition. So it is 2 plus 3. What is 2 plus 3? 5. So you can see that even after applying this operation on 2 comma 3, that is 2 plus 3, we are getting a number which is again a natural number. So addition is a binary operation on set of natural numbers. Suppose you have division. Okay, suppose you have division on set of integers. Integers we represent by z. So z cross z to z. What are integers? Including 0. 0 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2, all these numbers are integers. Okay, so what you have to do? You have to divide. You can take any two integers. Okay, and if you divide, if you take a and b are two integers, when you do a by b, you should get back it as an integer. Okay, so now when I say integer, okay, so 0 also belongs to integer, but whether a by 0 is a defined form, a by 0, till now we don't know the value of a by 0. It is an undefined form, or we say it is not defined till now. So a by 0 we won't get an integer, correct? So which means division under the set of integers is not a binary operation, because when you do a by 0 you won't get back an integer. So whatever operation they have mentioned in the beginning, when you apply that on the given set, you should get back a number or a value which belongs to the same set. Only then we call that particular operation as a binary operation. Why we call as binary? Because it connects two elements or two elements from the set. That's why it is called as binary operation. So when you used to do subtraction of or addition of three numbers, 3 plus 2 plus 5, in younger classes and all, what you used to do? First you used to add 3 plus 2, correct? So once you get this answer, then with this answer you'll add it to 5. So you can see that the step is, first you can add only, at the most you can add 2 numbers or multiply 2 numbers or subtract 2 numbers. That is how the method goes, which means 2 elements are involved. That's why those are nothing but binary functions. So here a function is a binary operation only if you can, when you operate it on a given set, if you get back the element in which belongs to the same set, then we call that particular operation as a binary operation. Hope this is clear. So we'll see some more examples related to this. Okay. Example is, show that addition and multiplication are binary operations on R. What is R? Set of real numbers. But division is not a binary operation on set of real numbers. So what we have to show? We have to show that if you take any 2 elements, if you add those 2 elements, you'll get an element which belongs to real numbers. Similarly, if you multiply 2 numbers, you'll get a number which belongs to real number. That we have to show. And what we have to show, what else is there? We have to show that division is not a binary operation, which means you have to take 2 such elements. When you divide those 2, whatever the answer you get, it should not be a real number. Okay. So when we have to when they ask us to disprove something, we have to take an example. If we have to prove, we have to go by a general form. Okay. And that's not the question. The question continues. Further, you have to show that division is a binary operation on set R star. What is this R star? This we have seen earlier also. R star is nothing but set of non-zero real numbers, which means it includes all the real numbers excluding 0. Except 0, whatever real numbers you have, those come under R star. So what is our aim? First thing is, we have to show that addition and multiplication are binary operations on R. And then we have to take an example which shows that division is not a binary operation on real numbers. Okay. So how to go about this? So first, how do you define addition? So binary operations are defined as star from a given set to A. This is how you define. And star on A comma B is nothing but A star B. Here in place of star we have addition. So it is addition from where to where? Set of R cross R to R. So both the numbers should belong to real numbers. And how you define that? That is A comma B should go to A plus B. Since you know that if you take any 2 real numbers, for that matter any real numbers if you take, when you add those 2 real numbers, you'll get back the real number itself, right? This is a known fact. So we can clearly say that addition is a binary operation. If you take any real numbers, let A comma B belongs to R. We are taking out of the real number set is an infinite set. Out of that infinite set, if we take randomly 2 elements from that, let A and B be those elements. And if I do A plus B, again A plus B will be a real number, correct? A plus B also belongs to R. Since we are taking a random element from the set, if it is true for a random element, in mathematics we generalize it for all the elements in that particular set. So since addition of these 2 elements, that is A and B, are a real number, we can generalize it as, if we take any element from the set of real numbers, when we add, we'll get back the real number itself. That's why addition is a binary operation. Now if we go for multiplication, again from set of R cross R to R, if you multiply any 2 elements A comma B from R cross R, you'll get again a real number. You won't get an answer which is not defined, something like that, because real number set is though it is an infinite set, if you take any elements from the real number, if you multiply, you'll get back the real number itself. So generally we can say that addition and multiplication are binary operations, because if we take any elements from the real numbers and perform the particular operation, we'll get back the element which belongs to the given set. Okay. But in case of division, division is not a binary operation. Why? because if you take some number, say a is equal to 3 and b is equal to 0. Okay, if you take a is equal to 3 and b is equal to 0, we know that division is defined, the division is defined only if b is not equal to 0. But the given set is nothing but set of real numbers, which means even 0 belongs to real numbers. So I can take any values for a and b, which means I can take b is equal to 0 as well. But division is defined only if the denominator term, that is the term in the this part, this cannot be 0. Okay, only then the division is defined. So what does that mean? For 3 by 0, you won't get a real number. So 3 by 0, whatever the answer it is not defined. That answer does not belongs to real number, which says that division is not a binary operation. Okay, division is not a binary operation. Why it is not a binary operation? When you do 3 by 0, it doesn't give you a number which is a real number. Okay, it doesn't give you an answer which belongs to real number. So this particular division is not a binary operation on set of real numbers. Remember, this is not a binary operation on set of real numbers. But when you take when you think about R star, what R star means? R star is nothing but set of non-zero real numbers. So it contains all the real numbers excluding 0. Correct? It contains all the real numbers excluding 0, and division is well defined if denominator is not equal to 0. And here we don't have a chance to take 0 as our denominator. So which means division is a binary operation. That is, when you divide two numbers from the set of non-zero real numbers, you'll get back a non-zero real number. So division is a binary operation under set of non-zero real numbers. Remember, here division is not a binary operation because the operation is defined on set R. R is a real number which includes 0. That's why division is not a binary operation. Whereas in this case, division is defined on set of non-zero real numbers. 0 is not included. Therefore, division is a binary operation in this case. I hope this example was clear. We'll discuss more examples in the next videos. Thank you, students.